Greetings, friends. This is Marc David, founder of the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. Today's topic, this nutritional toxin will surprise you. One of the great nutritional challenges these days is learning to manage all the information we hear about various toxic foods. Toxins in those foods, toxins in the air, the water, and in the vast majority of our household and beauty care products. It seems like there's a lot to worry about, doesn't it? So I'm certainly aware of this as I'm bringing to the forefront yet another nutritional toxin that might surprise you. Now, this toxin can impact us in some very powerful ways. It actually interferes with higher critical thinking. It stops creativity. It limits our intellectual bandwidth and understanding, and it has a strong influence on our eating behaviors and can even impact our behaviors towards others. The nutritional toxin I'm talking about is this: judgment. Specifically, I'm referring to how many of us intensely judge the nutritional beliefs and dietary practices of others, be they friends, family, strangers, or nutrition experts and thought leaders. Because I am in and around the nutrition universe in so many different ways for so many years, I have a wonderful opportunity to see nutritional judgment in action every day. Essentially, nutritional judgment can look and sound like the following. I'm not going to listen to a single thing that expert says. She eats meat. I'm not going to listen to a single thing that expert says. He's a vegan. That person doesn't have an MD or a PhD, so how could they know anything about nutrition or health? He's eating sugar. I thought he was into good nutrition. I can never trust anything he says ever again about food or health. Or, look at her. She could definitely stand to lose some weight. How dare she talk about nutrition and health? Or, look at that person. She's old. How could she say something nutritionally useful to a younger person? Or, oh my God, he's sick. He has cancer. Or she has an autoimmune condition. How could that person possibly know anything about health and healing? I will no longer listen to them. Or this one. That person advocates eating more fat. How can anyone say that? He knows nothing. Or he advocates eating less fat. How can anyone say that? He knows nothing. Or this person's into paleo. Clearly, paleo's just a fad. I'm not going to listen to anything that community has to say. Here's another one that I hear a lot. She's eating cooked food, and 100% raw is the way to go. Obviously, she's inferior and cannot take the higher nutritional role. That expert said one thing that I don't like, therefore nothing they say has value. I think you get the message, my friends. The list goes on and on. In nutrition, as in life, when we use our judgments to stop all conversation, then we've dramatically limited our possibilities to learn, to grow, to evolve, and to be exposed to information that might actually be important for us. When we're in judgment, it's easy to feel right, righteous, and we truly believe that we have the moral and intellectual high ground. But let me ask you this. Can you recall any time in life where you held some very strong and powerful immutable beliefs about the way things were, and then eventually those beliefs changed? And they changed for the better. That's what life often does. Humans are fast losing the fine art and science of listening with an open heart and an open mind. I think we become too quick to write off other people for all different kinds of reasons. We could write someone off because they're homeless or poor or white or black or Asian or old or young or fat or skinny or beautiful, rich, smart, all of it. The list is endless. If your approach to nutrition doesn't have consciousness in it, then consider it a little deficient. Consider it imbalanced and inadequate. Consider it just a little toxic. Judgment serves no one, especially the one doing the judging. It stops the exploration process. It stops discovery. It stops possibility. It stops questioning. Someone can tell you 100 silly things and insane things, and then say the one thing that could potentially change your life. I know this, I've had this happen to me. So here's my suggestion. Notice when you're closed-minded when it comes to health and nutrition. Notice where you might be quick to judge others in terms of what they eat or what they believe about nutrition. Notice where you write people off quickly without truly first seeing the gift that they may have to offer. Notice where you judge anyone for what they eat. Notice where you judge people about what they believe or teach about eating. And for extra credit, notice where you judge your own self around all this. And then, do your best to remove this nutritional toxin from your life. This doesn't mean that you don't have a strong position about what you believe in. It doesn't mean that you can't get angry or passionate about foods and substances in our food chain that are clearly harming people, or that you have a strong opinion about. It simply means that we open up our mind more in some of the places where we've let it artificially close a bit. The result will be a smarter brain, a greater sense of community, more discovery, and an open heart. All of which makes us a heck of a lot healthier and way more interesting as human beings. I hope this was helpful, my friends. To learn more, go to psychologyofeating.com. The Institute for the Psychology of Eating offers the most innovative and inspiring professional trainings, public programs, conferences, online events, and much more. Through our Eating Psychology Coach Certification training, you can grow a new career and help your clients break through the most compelling eating challenges of our times. If you're focused on your own eating and health, the Institute offers a great selection of one-of-a-kind opportunities to take a big leap forward in your relationship with food. We are proud to be international leaders in online and live educational events that are designed to create the breakthroughs you want most. Our professional and public programs are powerful, results-oriented, and embrace all of who we are as eaters. I'm talking body, mind, heart, and soul. For questions, you can always email us at info@psychologyofeating.com. We'll be sure to get back to you real soon. This is Marc David, founder of the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. Thank you so much for your time and interest.